What's up, guys? I'm back with another video, and today I'm gonna talk about if the Knicks are actually a good team. I know it's really funny and fun to clown on the Knicks on social media and Twitter and stuff like that, but I think they actually may be a solid team this year. With the addition of Tom Thibodeau and some really important pieces to this team, I think they have become better and may be able to make a push to be an 8 seed or a 7 seed in this playoffs. So if you like this type of content, like and subscribe on the video if you haven't already, and let's get right into it. The reason why the Knicks have been really bad for most of the 2010s is just because there have been a lot of turmoil in the New York Knicks organization, and it just seems like there's always a new coach and there's always a new GM, there's always a new executive, but the owner stays the same because of James Dolan. But besides that, there's always something new. There's always a new coach, a new regime, something is always new, and I feel like Tom Thibodeau is going to give that stability to this New York Knicks franchise. He may play his players a little bit too much, and he may be a little bit stubborn in his ways at times, but he's a really good defensive coach, and it just looks like wherever he goes, there's a little bit of winning that comes with that. I'm not saying they're going to be a 1 seed or anything, but it just seems like with Tom Thibodeau being in addition to this roster and just building his staff with that Kentucky coach that coached a lot of these players, and it just seems like there's a different culture with the New York Knicks this season. So I feel like Tom Thibodeau is a big reason why. Their defense has been a lot better this season, as they're 6th in defensive rating. And if you just watch the games, you can see that the Knicks players take a little bit more pride on defense this year. I know there's a couple different players than there were last year, but I feel like the starting lineup is pretty much the same. But obviously there's a couple new players, but it just seems like they're just more intact and focused on defense. And they have the tools to be a really good defensive team. Julius Randle is a very athletic player, so is RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett's a very strong athletic player. Mitchell Robinson could be an insane shot blocker and could be even better. His potential is insane, and he can really be a really good defensive player. Elfrid Payton is always going to be a solid defensive guard, and Bullock is okay at defense, I guess, and really not good at offense. Their offensive rating is 25th, and they're going to have to get a better offense, and that just comes with getting a couple better players. As Quickly gets better, the offense may get better. As he gets a little bit more minutes, the offense might get better, but the offense is below average, but the defense is above average, so it kind of levels out. But I feel like as we keep going, Tom Thibodeau is not a good offensive coach. He's not a good offensive coach, so I didn't expect the offense to be great, but as these players keep developing, like RJ Barrett has had a couple good weeks in a row of good basketball. Julius Randle started off the season very hot and is still playing really good. Rivers has his nights, Burks has his nights when he's healthy. Even Payton has his nights sometimes, and Quickly as well. So I feel like they have a couple really good offensive pieces, but they just don't have the personnel to be a great offensive team yet. Alright, guys, that's all I got for you guys today. If you like this type of content, like and sub on the video if you haven't already. I just kind of wanted to talk about the Knicks and how they've kind of been succeeding expectations, almost in the playoffs of the 9th seed right now. And I feel like the Cavs, and who else did I see in front of them? The Cavs and somebody else. I forgot who the 8 seed, the Magic. The Cavs and the Magic, those are the two teams that are in front of them right now, and they both have a lot of injury problems right now. So I could see them jumping one of those two teams. But the Raptors are coming up behind them. They've been playing good the last week. So who knows, man? But they're definitely going to be in the play-in conversation for sure. And that's just really exciting because the Knicks have been in purgatory for a really long time. So just to see them in conversation of winning is really exciting. So like I said, if you like this type of content, like and sub on the vid. And I'll see you guys next time.